I think that it's important for people, you guys who are artists. How many of you guys are actually like artists and talent and do something special or something? You guys all have a gift. We all have a gift in this room, right? Yes. What are some of your gifts? What is your God's given gifts? Sing? You can sing? Okay, I heard some of you guys sing. You guys' voices are amazing, so you're a singer. What are some other gifts and talents in the room? What was that? Paint? Dance. Dance. Band? Dance. Okay, dance. Yes? Say it. So everybody, you guys know that everybody here was born, right? Everybody here was born with a gift, and that gift can be monetized. You know what monetized? Money. You can make money from it, right? And a lot of times, this is one thing that people don't think. They see like you guys are artists, thinkers, and dancers, and sometimes we think we have to be an artist, a singer, or a dancer to make money. But that's not the case. You know that you can make money teaching other people how to do what you do? Have you guys ever thought about that? Yeah. You can teach people how to do it. You can play football, soccer really well. You can get paid to teach other people to do what you do. So I want you guys to think about that as you're growing and coming into and establishing yourself as young men and young women coming out into the world. I know that here in South Africa, there's not a lot of black businesses, right? Not a lot, right? But online, how many of you guys are on social media? Instagram, Facebook? Everybody, right? Everybody. Do you guys see people selling their products and services online? Yes. Have you ever thought about doing that yourself? Yes. Is anybody doing it right now? No. Not yet. Almost. That's good. That is really good. Entrepreneurship, you guys, is that you don't need permission. You know what I mean by that? No one needs to hire you. You don't have to apply for the position. You don't have to fill out an application. You don't have to, you get what I'm saying? You can really create it, but what it takes is a mindset. It takes believing in yourself and knowing that, you know what, I can actually do this. Make sense? So then who here has thought about owning their own company before? Do you guys see the possibility in that? Yeah. And it's so funny and so crazy that with social media, it makes it kind of easy, right? It makes it kind of easy, but it's not easy. It takes a skill. It takes strategy. And so I no longer operate my dance in art school. I did that for 10 years, and I have where now I manage other brands like McDonald's and different other brands. So I help them bring more awareness and eyes to their brand so that they can make money. Does that make sense? So being that I help these big brands, these $1 million brands, these very successful brands, celebrities, who Oprah Winfrey is?
Yes.
She has a boyfriend. They've been together for about 30 years. His name is Stephen Graham. Well, he's my client, and he's also my mentor. And he's worth a lot of money, right? But I help him with his brand, getting more awareness so that he can take what he knows, his skill, his talent, and leadership. He teaches leadership. And he can take that talent and go, and he's been here in South Africa, he's been all around the world teaching what he's good at. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You can teach what you're good at. You can teach it online, you can teach it in your community, you can teach it to your family. I don't know if I'm paying or not. But you can teach it to other people, your friends. My son is 14. He has a teacher. It's a girl. It's called King Boss. He sells t-shirts at school. And all he does is, I know you guys wear uniforms, but he puts on a t-shirt, he goes to school, and people ask him, where'd you get that shirt? I like it. You can get it on my website. And he sells his t-shirt, he makes money at school. We go out, we go eat, we go to a restaurant, and so I like your shirt. Where'd you, and he gives them his website, and he can make money at 14 years old. So like I was saying, guys, you can start now if you want to. Make sense? You just have to figure out what your gift is, what your talent is, and be okay about stepping into it and doing it no matter what anybody has to say, because people are going to doubt you, they're going to tell you to do other things, and you can. You can go to school, be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, work in technology, nursing, whatever it is you want to do. But it's so much freedom as well in having your own thing, doing something that you just love, and you're creating it on your own, right? You know, because entrepreneurship is like this thing now where we're seeing the possibility of it. I know when I was growing up, I didn't know a lot of people who own their own companies. You don't need a building. You can do it from your bedroom, on your phone. You know that your phone can be an ATM machine, right? Your phone. She was like, how? You guys know what I mean by that?
Yes.
You can make money from your phone. You can make money from your phone by sharing your gift with the world using social media, WhatsApp, whatever it is. There's so many different ways. Unfortunately, I don't have time at the moment to break all of that down. But what I do want you guys to understand is, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as people who have gifts and talents and art and things like that, you have to be able to create interest. Is that right? Does that make sense? Like, people have to be interested in what you do, right? They gotta like it. People buy from things that they like, things that they know, and people that they trust. You guys agree? You think that you buy, or things that you want to buy, right? You like it, you're familiar with it, and you trust it. Does that make sense a little bit? Yeah? So, as brands, I want you guys to start thinking about your story. And that's what I'm here to really kind of teach on, is your story. So, I know you guys haven't lived as long as I have, right? I'm 40-something. I'm somewhere around 40-something. So, I've lived a lot longer than you guys. But I still have a story. There's still something. There's something about your talent and your gift that got you there. Like those of you guys that sing, those of you guys that paint, those of you guys that are in poetry. What was it about those things that made you like it so much?
When I had switched, I feel like there's something different.
Yeah, you feel awake, right? You feel alive. Yes, I love that. What else? What about someone else? What's your story behind doing what you love? Why do you love it so much? Whether it's writing, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, you're a dancer. What got you started dancing? Yeah, makes you feel good, right? And when you guys want to share that experience with someone else who also wants to come alive, right? And that's the beauty in, either being a teacher or a speaker like myself. I'm able to take what I'm good at naturally. You're naturally a good dancer. Of course, I'm sure you had a little training maybe. Or just in your room, no? Just in your room, just like, hey, right? Okay. So, but imagine taking that skill, that self-taught, that gift. It's a gift. Can we agree that we all have gifts? And teaching someone else that gift. And so you can use your story, okay, and how you got here, how it makes you feel, how it brings you alive, how it has supported you through maybe some times when you were feeling sad or you weren't feeling good or something bad happened at school or someone made you mad or you got a bad grade on an exam, right? So you can use all of that to connect with other people who will be able to relate to your story. Am I making sense? Yeah. Because this is called branding. For some reason, we're connected to McDonald's and KFC and these clothes that we wear. We're connected to those brands in some kind of way. There's a story, right? Like there's a story we have, or something that we can relate to. For me, McDonald's, I just remember that was just where we always ate. That was where my mom took us, all the time. And then you start to love that brand, and you start to want it all the time. And so as entrepreneurs, you have to kind of create that same thing in your market, right? When I say marketing, among social media, with your friends in different groups and different communities, to help people become interested in your talents, in your gifts. That don't literally let the world into what you can monetize. What does monetize mean? Make money. How many of you guys would like, let's clap if you would like to make money from your gift? And the beauty of it is that you don't need permission. Can everybody say that out loud? I don't need permission. I don't need permission. I don't need permission. I don't need permission. I don't need somebody to say yes. I don't need somebody to say yes. I need to say yes. I need to say yes. Yes, and that's all it takes. Because it's easy, but it's not easy. But you know what makes it easy? Confidence. That is the number one thing you need to be confident. Because it takes a lot of confidence to take a video of yourself, to film yourself dancing, to film yourself doing poetry, to film yourself painting. It takes a lot of confidence to put that out into the world, especially for those of us who are shy. Okay? I'm a little shy. But when I'm doing what I love, just like you said, you guys can all agree with, I come alive. Right? I come alive because I'm doing what I love. And that's so important. So confidence, belief, faith. Say it again. Being determined. Being determined. I love when you say that. Yes, determination. Huh? Oh, patience. Woo, patience is a good one. Oh, passion. Passion too. Passion is definitely. But patience too. Because you know, sometimes we want things right now. Right? We want things right now. But unfortunately, life just isn't that way. Right? Can you agree? But when you put some strategy and belief and passion and purpose and confidence and determination and confidence behind what you do, it can become a reality. And so I'm just here to impart that in you so that you can understand that, hey, I have a gift. I'm also a filmmaker. I went to Howard University in Washington, D.C. and majored in television and film production. So I've done some films and documentaries. I've done a lot of things that nobody gave me permission to do. I did it all on my own. So what I want to do is show you guys really quickly how you can take your story, okay, what I call my upside down A method. We're going to do some exercises. But first, I want to talk to you guys about value and brand equity, okay? So, would you guys agree that some brands cost more to buy than others, right? So we have like Nike, Adidas. What is it? Dizzy, I've been seeing that here. I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that here. Dizzy. CK? Calvin Okay. What are some other high value, expensive brands? Prada, Versace, Louis Vuitton. Okay, so all of these are luxe brands. What about some luxury, high value African brands? Can you guys think of any high value luxury African brands? African brands. African brands.
Marcosa, yeah.
What is it?
Marcosa.
Marcosa?
Yeah, the other one now, but it's really expensive.
Okay. So I can buy that around here, right?
Yeah, it's like the malls, the bougie malls.
The bougie mall. Okay. I'm bougie, so I'll be there. Okay. I'm bougie, but I like to go balance. Okay, awesome. So we see that those, and then let's think about some lower value brands. What's the price? The surprise? The knockoffs. Yeah. Chinatown, everything in Chinatown. But do you guys realize that a lot, listen to this. You guys realize that a lot of those brands like Prada and then the Asian stuff is made by the same people most of the time? What makes it different? The brand. The same thing that can make your brand and what you do different from anybody else is the experience with that brand. A lot of people buy into the product, the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, the African luxury brand because of the experience they have with that particular brand. Make sense? But see, what happens, what we don't see is the behind the scenes and how that brand has created that experience. Because when someone wears Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, whatever, Nike, whatever, they feel confident. They feel a certain way. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay? And they created that. That's called brand equity. They created that. Right? And a lot of times it's us, the people, who actually create that. Because what did I say a brand is? Hockey. Would you want to get my phone and just record it? So what we have to understand is that they created that experience. So when someone buys a knockoff or a lower value brand, they may or may not feel as confident. Would we agree on that? Right? But this is the thing that we have to remember. That most of the time, there's no difference buy the same t-shirt, the same sweater, the same shoes. They can be made with the same materials in the same factory. But because there's a swoosh sign on it, it costs more money. And I want you guys to think about this, because this is what you can do with your brand. This is what I have my clients do. Create more value in their marketplace with their brands and their talents and their gifts. Okay? It's because they've created this experience with their brand. So I want to share with you guys an example. I need 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers. I'm not gonna ask you to drink it, but I'm not gonna do it. Anybody? Come on up. What's your name?
I steal every time.
Lonnie? Say it again. Say it again. Lonnie. Lonnie. Steven, got it. Yes. So, we have to start showing everybody what you have in your hand. Everybody knows this is water, right? Do you guys realize, same thing that the example that I just gave about brand value and brand equity, that did you guys see me pour it from the same water bottle? Yes. Let me grab that water bottle. This water bottle was purchased at Woolworths. How much you guys think this water bottle costs? At Woolworths. 25 rand? That's 18 rand? 285? Oh. About 18 rand? 12 rand. Let's say 12 rand. Right? Natural spring water at Woolworths for 12 rand. How much do you think this would cost at a fancy hotel? 30. How much? No, it's not. It will probably be double. It will probably be, and it's the same water. It's the same. What do you guys think makes the Woolworth water different than the high-end hotel water? Different. The brand. That's it. The brand. Because Woolworth, they market themselves to a different audience. Their audience is a little bit different. Whereas the people who stay in the higher end hotels are a different type of audience, a different type of customer. Make sense? So you have your customer who shops at Woolworth, right? Because they want deals, they want savings. Make sense? And then you have your customer who shops at maybe the higher end grocery stores that are overpriced, and they will pay more for that water because they're a different customer. Okay, so thank you guys. That's